Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Kind of perfect option to not pick into Vex.
Yeah, because of the dashes, but we're going to play it. All right, never mind. Zeka's going to try to prove himself a second time. Now, Vex is very fragile, and even with her ability to fear after dashes, it's not going to be... Speaking of Lee Sin,
yeah, we're really trying to make our way around this one as he does hop over that wall, and you can see now Bertle in a bit of trouble. Let's see whether Pioshik's going to be able to land the Q. He just goes for the Tempest Cripple first. No flash. Oh, but the flash is going to have to be used. The flash forward from Kingen, and he manages to get it. They had to use both of their flashes, but first blood does go to DRX.
100%.
At least one, and Crescendo's here, so that should be two as well.
I cannot believe he's just going to walk up and get 2 plates.
Yeah. 3. He's got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Not going to happen.
Let me get the turret.
Yeah, and the plating goes down, so the turret just immediately melts.
13 minutes in, if not after 13 minutes, so DW5D2 just like, yeah, we'll just sit back and win. Here's the kick!
Yeah, there's the flash in. Solar Flare is absolutely wonderful as well. Beryl actually picks it up with the explosion on the Eclipse. He obviously didn't want to do that. Anything like that, and we often say that if you take a kill or anything, okay, DW5D2's going to go aggressive onto Def. Def does have the ulti back available once again as Canyon's going to put him into the Cataclysm, but this is the problem that we were talking about. Def flashes eventually, but he's still slowed down. Stridebreaker was picked up, and that does a lot of work, but Canyon does end up biting the dust in the end. Pioshik and Zeka now rotating around to join the rest of their team. And it's a 1-for-1.
Decent for Zeka. I mean, he has to walk in. DRX here need to fight for this. I don't think they're so slow to drop this Rift Herald, and it's just going to be like Canyon solo takes the Drake. Yeah. With no control whatsoever. There's a Rift Herald crashing into a turret, and they just let him take it. They just let him walk away with it.
Yep.
And, yeah, this is not a good look, unfortunately, here for DRX. They just feel out of options. It looked away from a lot of collapses, but, you know, I mean, you're not able to put any permanent damage on that turret. And DW5D2 is like, I'll kill a turret with my team. The 4-man is stronger than the 1-3-1 if we have this Aphelios who's extremely fed. Went for Bloodthirster this game.
No minion waves coming. And Pioshik doesn't want to move too far forward himself as Canyon throws through the Cataclysm. He gets immediately booted out though and taken down. Def grabs that kill, but he's melting down so quickly. The ulti was on cooldown, and that's going to be a double kill here for DW5D2, who turns up with the green and the white guns, exactly the right ones for some longer range gameplay. But still, not able to get anything more than Pioshik and Deft, but this does mean that they will grab themselves the first Ocean Drake of the game, and they're second in total.
There's just no vision here for DRX, and the damage that we talked about, how quickly DW5D2 could take out the Baron, means that they kind of have to face check there. They have to go in as Kingen looking for this pick again, but once again, Hullbreaker value, the gauge options are way more limited as Showmaker is just walking into these, doesn't even care.
Yeah, well, there's the fear, and that is going to be the Everfrost landing as well. It's the kill going over to DW5D2 at the same time, and if you're a DRX fan, that's exactly what you do not want to happen as they'll push forward and look for this inner turret at the same time. This lead starting to turn into a real one for DW5D2, and it's so slow and steady.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like an inevitability to this DW5D2 Aphelios, man. It's a
Finally he does.
But yeah, it's not going to land, but he did have an opportunity. You're absolutely right. Good fear. Everfrost connects there as well as Zeka diving forward. The ulti has been committed, but the Everfrost goes wide. The Q goes wide. The stopwatch, beautiful stopwatch going to be used there as the kickback does come in. Zeka does look for it, but doesn't quite get it there. We need a little bit of extra range, please, Riot, on that charm. As now Beryl dives forward, finds himself some slows as there are low health bars on Damwon, but no one's died. Moonlight Vigil comes down, and now Deft is in so much trouble. Almost the Blade Caller going to kill Canyon there, but somehow everyone just walks away.
In that skirmish, I mean, Zeka almost got insane value, but he wasn't able to get the kill. If he gets one, he gets the reset.
Oh dear, Pioshik is just gonna flash Safeguard, gets himself to safety.
That's actually enough to guarantee the Drake here for DW5D2. That's all you need. You put the jungler down that low, Canyon's in a better spot. They can use the smite to heal him up if he needs to be, and they had control of the choke. This, I mean,
yeah, it's finally spotted out, so Canyon's going to decide to head forward. Oh, the flash end of blade not going to connect, but it's a good charm onto Canyon. They're committing onto this Baron, and Pioshik should be able to help lock this one down. Can they actually get out alive, though, is the question. The Great Escape is what they need to go with as the Featherstorm rush.
Kingen's angle really, really strong here, but Showmaker is totally safe.
And Bertle's checking the flanks really nicely. Showmaker getting the other one as well as Canyon puts them into the baby cage, and there's the Moonlight Vigil, but it's flashed by Deft. Deft has no real options anymore outside of just a heal, as now Barrel's in trouble. Doctarm is so dangerous as the Drake is secured there by Pyosik, but can they actually win the fight is the question. 1v1 up towards the top side as Zeka is going to get caught out, but Canyon has to get into his stopwatch, and Doctarm finishes the job. Oh man, it was a 3-man effort, but it worked.
Which is so rare to see, but with this kind of game state, with the extremely tanky grades.
Wow. Deft almost face checks Canyon there as Pyosik gonna get tagged. That's gonna be the fear, and the jungler is wiped out. 20 seconds until the Baron is up. I do know that this is going on. There's a control ward in the pit, as we know. And there are feathers being set up. Let's see whether DRX can actually do what looks to be pretty impossible. They're not going to be able to stop this Baron from going down. However, can they find some sort of pick-off, something to slow down Damwon Kia? Actually, no. Let's hope that they don't slow down Damwon Kia. We don't need that.
The Shock Blast just feels so irrelevant here, Atlas. Like, you know, we're seeing them connect sometimes, but if it doesn't hit the Vex or the Aphelios, and even if it does hit the Aphelios oftentimes, it just feels like there's no follow-up and it doesn't matter.
Oh, but now we've got a teleport in from Bertle. Let's see whether Zeka can lock him down. Does slow in. The charm connects as well as they just immediately punish the Grave. So that's the pick-off they were looking for. They just needed Bertle to do it for them.
Yeah, I mean, Bertle's showing, like I said earlier, a little bit of his inexperience this series. Moves like this to try to catch all of DRX, very greedy, will be punished for it.
Well, Cataclysm going to connect, but the charm comes down as well, and once again,
donations.
They're just running towards DRX.
Check the PayPal.
No. Robo-Wolf, I like Robo-Wolf. So it's working out.
Zeka is going to be able to take this turret down. They got the mid turret as well. Uh-oh, Barrel. Yep. This game is just, it's sliding along.
Flash out of cannon. He really didn't want to use that. He's just buying time, though, as Doctarm is just going to come through and rip apart this inhibitor turret. Bertle says it's end of the line there for Pyosik, but he just safeguards his way out, and over goes Showmaker, just blows up Zeka. He's going to go golden for now. Let's see whether... No, he's definitely not going to survive, as the rest of Damwon are just taking down the base. Inhibitor has been made short work of. Barrel going to get interrupted. The Solar Flare comes on in there as now Deft getting very angry with these Feather Storms, as down to the GA goes Doctarm. This might be his first death of the game, and it is. That's going to be the kill secured. Kellen now trying to run away as Bertle will take down the Ocean Drake. So Ocean Soul does come in.
We're going to have...
yeah, so DRX lose Dragon Soul and mid inhibitor. However, they don't win the fight.
They get 2 kills. They're able to take back control over the map, and they're going to push down mid. I don't know exactly what DRX's plan was there, trying to look for those recalls against a team that can easily interrupt, but they're still able to punish that push mid. Barrel's flank was brilliant. And now they're trying to grab an inhibitor for their own to cancel it out. But I don't know if they have enough pushing power here without Zeka to make it happen. But they're damn sure going to try.
Yeah, there are not a lot of engage. In fact, there's no engage options.
No
cannon. The members that are left alive. So therefore, easily able to answer in kind. So by Canyon.
I don't know if that's enough of an edge here for you, DRX, but they're going to try. I mean, they are full build. This is 45 minutes in.
Yeah, they're going for it. Deft, half of the cooldown now on that Feather Storm. Charm connects, and he blows up Canyon! The Ari was worth it in the end, 45 minutes in. But we're not going to say that it's over just yet. It's Pyosik not anywhere near this Baron pit. It will just go down. But now Barrel trying to find the regain. Doctarm's got out of position, and DRX have done it in the clutch. Showmaker diving towards the back line, but the dashes are in, and the Vex is down.
And King doesn't even care that he's popped his res. He is ready to go back, teleport in, and in the game. Bertle trying to survive here a little bit longer, but DRX have done it for the first time in nearly 2 years. They're going to take them out.
So many series of League of Legends between these two. DRX got no games, and now they've been able to do it. This is an absolute marathon of a series. Bertle trying to hold on to some minions, but it's not going to work. Nexus turrets go down, and DRX, they make it 6-0 in the LCK as we close out the first round robin.
Such a great series for this squad. Game number 1, they fought well in the side lane. They did as best as they could with the...